Complete Guide to UK's newly launched scheme for Ukrainians. Part 2. Today's video update is the final part of our series on the Ukraine sponsorship scheme launched by the UK. For our first part, click on the link in the description box below. What are the types of issues an individual sponsor must consider? This particular scheme has been developed at a pace. Its full importance and the aid needed to be presented to sponsors and participants have not yet been entirely detailed. One significant area the government must manage is permitting sufficient housing when sponsorship is no longer available, or if the sponsored lodging is not spacious enough for family reunification. This could be a significant possibility, as some family members are presently staying in Ukraine to serve in the armed forces or essential occupations.
UK single global immigration system.
Some of the factors to consider are property-related. Additional communications from the government are anticipated shortly. The government will send the sponsors direct communications throughout the application process and after completion. Meanwhile, they can register their interest as an individual to ensure they receive relevant general updates. Besides supplying lodging, sponsors will play an essential role in aiding the individuals they host to retrieve healthcare, financial, educational, English language, and other prompt integration support. What issues must employers consider? There are many employers who are considering the steps focused on assisting Ukrainian refugees and/or their families. How to sponsor or recruit scheme participants. Information on how employers could act as sponsors is not yet disclosed. The details are murky, whether business sponsors will solely be expected to offer or fund lodging, or whether something more extensive is expected. Many employers have prepared a consortium to aid in connecting Ukrainians entering the UK with job opportunities. The present discrimination law framework limits employer discrimination, favoring certain nationalities over other nationalities when it comes to recruitment. However, there are many steps that employers could probably take to help those fleeing the war. This includes donating to charities. Furthermore, employers can also register their interest in directly sponsoring people to make sure that they are informed when details of the business sponsorship route are announced. What are the rights to work? Employers should be alerted to the fact that the Ukraine sponsorship scheme and Ukraine family scheme are being processed in non-standard methods to ease the entry of qualified refugees into the country as swiftly as possible. Some of the documentation bearing the proof of their right to work could be unfamiliar. Let's find out what proof of immigration permission presented by a scheme participant should enclose. A freestanding document endorsed with a Visa Vignette sticker. A 6-month valid wetting stamp in a passport presenting the permit to enter the UK without a remark on no work or no recourse to public funds, and a BRP. COVID-19 adjusted manual permission to work checks are placed up to and including the 30th of September 2022. This method of the process can be utilized by scheme participants holding a Visa Vignette or wet ink stamp. Also, a manually performed, fully compliant check can be completed. Employers should bear in mind that, from the 6th of April 2022, right-to-work checks for all BRP holders will be required to be filled online. Certain scheme participants might require assistance with generating the proper share code to enable an online right-to-work check to be performed. How can you switch to alternative immigration routes? The Ukraine sponsorship scheme provides a free immigration route with immediate work and public funds access. However, to date, it's not apparent whether time spent in the United Kingdom with immigration permission through the scheme will lead to UK settlement, or whether it will be calculated towards the continuous residence period via the existing settlement routes. Immigration policy will require responding to conflict developments in Ukraine as they emerge. Meanwhile, individuals who wish for the security of being able to reside in the United Kingdom may want to switch to a different UK immigration route that they are qualified for. Employers are open to supporting, for instance, eligible employees under the skilled worker route. We have reached the end of the series. If you found this series helpful, like, share and subscribe to our channel for more latest updates. Thanks for watching.